Enigma is an enigma. It's genuinely strange. Before I get into what I mean, for anyone that doesn't know, Enigma is a webcomic drawn by Large Trap. The story follows Jack Sterling as he finds out about enigmas, which are the power system of the story. They give the user the ability to apply a tenet to themselves. These tenets are basically just, a word or a phrase, though it's usually just a combination of two words. That's what seems to be the most common from what I've seen. Anyways, however the user of the enigma interprets their tenet, that is basically how it works. So, essentially, weaponized schizophrenia. Kind of like Florida Man. And for example, I'll just take from the story itself and talk about the versus strongest. Patro Samjo. Patriot Sam. His tenet is striking a pose. To strike a pose, you need to have a starting and ending point, and he's able to make the time between the two infinitesimally small. But he broadened his understanding, or got even more schizophrenic, to make it so that he defined striking a pose as assuming a stance in a set location, which he uses to move wherever he wants. And due to the fact that it's so short, the time that it takes him to move, and then it makes it look like he just teleports there. But technically speaking, he is still moving from A to B. So if something more durable than him is in the way, then he could get hurt. It's kind of like Blink from Dishonored, if you've ever tried to move through the lightning wall. Also, please read the story yourself, because I'm pretty sure I just absolutely butchered those explanations, though I guess even if I didn't butcher them, you should still go watch it, or read it, Anyways, that's the basic rundown of the power system. As Patriot Sam describes it, it's just the placebo effect, but with magic, and it's pretty awesome. But now to what I said at the start, that Enigma is an enigma. I say this because I feel like it should be more popular. I'm not expecting everyone to know about it, but at the very least, I feel like there should be one YouTube video about it. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the first one, so first, I generally have not found any other videos as of current, except for shorts made by Level 1 Comics, which is actually how I found out about Enigma, so shout out to bro, thank you for single-handedly spreading the good word. There may be other videos that talk about Enigma at a single part of the video, but they're talking about several different webcomics, but I have not seen them. The only thing that comes up is some old comic called Enigma and the Marvel character, or even the Enigma of Amigara Fault, which, whilst peak, ain't the peak that I'm looking for. Anyways, back to the Enigma web comic. Enigma consistently gets around the 5,000 like mark on the Instagram posts made by Large Trap. And here's the thing, I'm not expecting it to be the next Dragon Ball, or for it to have as many theory videos as One Piece, or for it to have as much fan art as FNAF or something, or as many fan works as Toho. And I'm especially not thinking that everyone in the world should know about it, like Minecraft. And I don't mean that in a mocking the author way, it's just in a hype moments in Aura society, I feel like a series like Enigma with plenty of that should be more popular. It just seems like there should be more videos and discussion about it. Especially since, the story and power system are actually pretty good so far. Though, to be entirely fair, part of it might be because it only releases about 10 pages monthly. But also, to be fair, those 10 pages are peak. It's even a joke of people in the comments saying, it's time for your monthly dose of 30 seconds of peak. And I think that they're right. So yeah, that probably is a big damper on it. The only thing kind of similar to that is I think when I read a bit of Gantz E, and I think it released monthly and only had around 25 pages per chapter. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I read that. But, even though it might not have that much like content, I still feel like it deserves more discussion than it gets, which is partially why I made this video. And you, yes you, I want you reading Enigma right away. It's on Webtoon and Instagram for free. It's mostly fighting, I will say, so if you want more character moments, there's not really that many, as other series. If you like fighting, there is plenty, hype moments and aura, hell yeah. Also, one thing I want to point out is the second arc is an auction arc, because, it's a webtoon, it's got to have an auction arc. Like, what else are you gonna do? You know what else has an auction arc as its second arc? Kagurabachi. Like, yeah, and Kagurabachi is peak, so if that's peak and it has an auction arc as its second arc, therefore Enigma is peak. So if I haven't already convinced you, that should convince you, Enough time has passed, y'all. These are the two greatest stories of the modern age, so go read it. And for anyone watching this, please, who has read it before, please give me your thoughts on it. What do y'all think of Enigma for those who have read it? Do you think it should stay niche, or should it become more popular? I think it's should be somewhere in the middle, because I want more discussion about it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And if you do, then I'll see you in the next one.